look like this. All right, ready?
Oh, yeah. That put some hair on your chest right there.
Okay, what is before I get what is in that?
Pineapple juice, 151, gin, and there was something else. Another clear liquor I put in there.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to another episode of Disrespectfully Respected. Today we're gonna talk about marriage, blended families, and child support.
The hell you talking
Introduce
to?
yourself. I am. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, I'm Stanley Superman G.
Oh my
You know,
God.
I'm out of Atlanta right now, born and raised New York. BX stand up.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah, yeah,
You are fucked up.
Hey, I don't know. You told me to
So,
have my
so
liquor ready. I was
I
ready.
said have your shot and your drink ready. I did not say have 4 shots before the podcast even starts.
Listen, you need to be a little bit more specific, not Pacific, the ocean. I said specific.
I said have it ready.
Hey,
Ready to mean take it right now.
okay, well, I got a backup ready right now.
I don't
I
think
may
you
not be
need.
going to work tomorrow, but
No, you
it's
ain't going to
right
work.
now.
I don't think you need no.
Mm,
I don't think you need
mm.
no more.
Yeah, that's a grown man right there. Mm.
Oh my God.
Yep, the pineapple juice ain't
We've
helping it.
been friends for a long time. What, Shania was a baby?
Man, she was celebrating her what her 2-year-old birthday, 1 year
Yeah,
old birthday.
yep, sure was.
Yeah, yeah. Now she what 56?
You know, she'll be 19 on Monday.
Damn, we's
Yeah,
getting old.
she getting old.
Yeah, shit. The hell
She
happened?
getting old.
I don't even remember
Right.
what the hell happened. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
Shit, we old.
Who?
You,
Who? Fuck that. Like
you
I am.
old. Shit, because
First of all, you're older than me.
listen, you gonna
Second of
stop
all,
cussing at me.
I'm not old.
You gonna stop cussing at me. We ain't gonna cuss at me no more.
You
Talking
just
about I'm
told me
older
I'm
than
old.
you.
You don't know my life. Let me put my
I've been
business out in the street like that.
I've been 34 years old for the last whole bunch of years.
Because you ain't been 34 in a damn decade. So, I mean,
Like I
but if
said, a
you,
whole bunch of years.
you want to stay 34, then that's okay.
They said the new 30 is the new 20s. So I'm something in my 20s. Yeah, I'm sticking
Oh
with it.
my God. Horrible. Just horrible. Okay, Stanley, how long have you been married?
Too damn long. What is it?
I mean, I, mm,
12 years. 12 years May. Yeah, May 12 years May. No, hold on. Is that 12 or 13?
oh my God.
No, yep, that's
I,
12 years. 12 years. 12 years May. Yeah.
yeah, I think so, because I was staying in Hampton then.
Hmm. Yep, in the
I
middle of nowhere.
whatever. Was that your first marriage?
That was my second. First marriage I was 10 years. So one
Uh,
good thing is I at least stay in there for a while.
You stayed just long enough. Well, no, your first wife can't. But the second wife, if you don't get married again, because y'all was married over 10 years, she can collect that Social Security boo.
Huh. Huh. But she has to still be alive first, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, so we're gonna have to go
This
fix
is
that.
for educational purpose only.
We're gonna have to go fix that in a little bit.
This is for educational purposes only. You know it's recorded, right?
Oh, my bad. My bad. Yeah, that was a trainer for a self defense
Educational
class.
purposes only. A
Yeah,
taser.
yeah. It's a lighter. It's a lighter. Yeah. Pew pew. It's a 22.
Oh my God. Okay, we're gonna talk about the first and the second marriage. Are you still married?
Yes, unfortunately, I am still married. Hopefully, I will be divorced by October 19th of
Just when you
2023.
just when y'all go to court?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's coming up soon.
Oh yeah. Emancipation Day, you know.
Emancipation Day. Let
Yeah.
me ask you a question. How much was your divorce? Like, was it expensive? Because I know when I got a divorce, like literally my divorce was only 50 something dollars. And then that next year, I think that shit went up to like three something.
Well, uh, on my part, my divorce is not expensive. My first divorce was done by a family friend,
Mm-hmm.
so it was absolutely free. And it was expedited. And my second divorce, uh, she's actually paying for it.
Oh, okay. I hear that.
So,
But a
hey,
lot of things done changed. Because with your first divorce, did you have to get like the AIDS test and all that stuff? Because I know with mine, we did. And then
nah.
the next year they cut that out. They canceled it. They didn't have to do it no more.
Well,
Like
my
we had
first
to do the
marriage
AIDS test. We had to see if we were any
related.
related to each other. We had to get all the blood work done. And then that next year, they didn't have to do that anymore.
Yeah, and the first marriage was in New York. New York doesn't do all that, so it was it was quick, fast, in a hurry, done. When I got down here, the only thing I had to show them, matter of fact, heck, they wouldn't even have known if I didn't say I was married and divorced before.
Oh
They didn't even
yeah.
ask. They didn't even ask for the
They
divorce
ain't even
decree or
asked for none of
anything.
that. Oh wow.
Just signed the paper and took my money. But I do find it interesting, right? The same place you get your marriage license is the same place you get your gun permit.
Let me see them again.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
I'm so in love. I'm
Oh
so in
yeah.
love.
So this my homie right here. You know, he got the light. He got the laser light and everything. You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
God.
But that's the lighter. That's the lighter. That's the lighter right there. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Lucky right here. You know what I'm saying? His name Lucky because if you see Lucky, you'll be lucky you still standing. You know what I'm saying? And then you got David back here. You know what I'm saying? He the giant slayer. David always on guard. You see what I'm saying? He always ready. You know what I'm saying? And David don't be playing because he magazine fed, so
Oh
he
my
always
God.
hungry. And then with Lucky, it depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling froggy, to give you 40 chances, or if or I'm just gonna make it 50. You know what I'm saying? Make
Oh
it
my
50-50.
God.
You can get 50-50. Get it?
I'm loving it.
50-50.
You know, I'm trying to get my collection up, and I am loving that. Like, I love guns, and my kids love knives. So, my boys have already started collecting knives, and like, I love it.
Oh, you
Now
want to
they
see
want a
Moses?
samurai sword.
Oh, those are out in the living room.
Hmm.
The two swords are in the living room.
Yeah, they want some.
And you want to see Moses?
I do not want to see Moses. I'm sorry.
I'm saying
You're gonna have to
Moses is
send me.
simple.
You're gonna have to send me a picture of it. But you know,
Mo-
down here now, we don't have to have a gun permit no more. They
down
just
here
passed that law in July.
down here you don't have to have a gun permit to carry concealed anymore either.
Yeah, we don't have to have that no more. So
Yeah, So all I do is I walk around and I watch the knuckleheads that have that have pistols hanging out their waist with extended magazines that
Mm-hmm.
can't hit the broadside of a barn.
All
Hey,
right, going back to your first, we're gonna talk about your first and your second marriage since you're on the way to divorce court on your second one too. Looking back, what advice would you give yourself about marriage, and would you do it all over again?
no, no, don't do it. Read some literature.
Are you saying you wouldn't get married again?
Hmm?
You saying you
I ain't
wouldn't
say
get
I wouldn't
married
get married
again?
again.
Uh-huh.
I just wouldn't do it with those individuals
Oh,
under the
okay.
situations again.
Okay.
My first marriage was more of a due to a particular situation that was going on for an individual to maintain custody of their child, but it was
Mm-hmm.
more of a business arrangement type thing that kind of transitioned over the years into a real relationship.
Okay.
Uh, but ultimately, too damn young, wasn't ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
Then second marriage, I
I'm
was
sorry, I
ready.
rolled my eyes. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
The second marriage, what I'm saying, I thought I was ready. I changed my ways and everything. I gave up I gave up a lot of stuff.
but what did I tell you?
Yes, I know what you told me.
Oh,
I
we
heard
getting
what you told me.
married. Da, da, da. What did I tell you?
I
Okay.
know.
We
I
ain't
know
gonna
what
talk
you
about
said.
it. It's okay. It's okay.
I know.
Yeah.
You weren't the only one. You
You don't
weren't
like
the
to take
only
my
one.
advice. It's okay. But I told you.
Listen, you weren't the only one, but
I know
I said,
you wanted to be hard headed.
no, I said, let me not listen to my old ways and try to evolve and advance and take a chance and give a person an opportunity.
And I
I should have stuck.
said,
I should have stuck to my guns.
mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
Yeah,
That's what I said. But I was like, okay.
yeah, I should have.
Maybe he knows something I don't know. I'm just a friend, just looking out for his interests. But maybe he knows some stuff that I don't know. But it turned out to be what I said was true. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
it
sure
it,
was.
it turned out.
Sure was. I tried. The signs were all
Oh yeah,
there.
you tried
Everything.
for a long time.
Oh
12
yeah,
years. 12 years you tried.
yeah. 12 years. Uh, over $400,000. Yeah, I tried.
And you just moved out, correct?
Yep. In my spot, 2 months. You know what I'm saying? New spot. Still in boxes. Still in boxes.
Oh my God. We're not going to talk about what led to the divorce, but like, what advice would you give someone who's looking to get married?
Honestly, listen to yourself. If you hear that little voice in the back of your head saying, pause, no, stop, run, listen to it. And it's gonna be very low because you're gonna
Hmm.
think you in love or you're gonna think that, it's doubt or something else. If you got something that's telling you to pause, it's for a good reason. Listen to that intuition.
Okay. I know that it was a blended family situation because you had kids before her and she had kids also. So how was that blending you all's family?
The gang, because after we blended them, they became a whole gang at that point. They just missing colors. Um, they were evil because they figured out ways to manipulate me and take my money. Yep. And then they started collaborating across state lines, lying to me and stuff. funneling money across state lines. Ain't that wire fraud or something? Shit. Should call the FBI on their asses.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but
But
nah. At first, I thought it was gonna be relatively difficult because
because your
her
kids are
oldest.
spoiled.
Well, no, that was easy to fit them into the rotation. But her oldest two fit in line with my kids because my oldest son was older than them. Then the next
Mm-hmm.
two fit right in between, and then my next sons. Uh, the problem that I potentially had was the youngest because her youngest and my youngest were the same exact age,
Right.
literally a couple of months apart. So, uh, you know that that was a little bit of an issue because her youngest is a daddy's girl, and my
Oh
youngest is a
yeah. I remember
yeah,
you telling me that.
and my youngest is a daddy's girl. So, yeah, that that potential battle of my time was brewing a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
it worked itself out and balanced out. So,
Oh, okay. Finances. How important is finances? I know you said over $400,000 later. But how important is finances? And did you all have a conversation about finances before marriage?
before marriage, finances weren't really discussed. It was more during the marriage counseling. We kind of touched on it a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. But
I know.
for me,
And
I'm
I told
figuring.
you something about that too, but you didn't listen. But okay,
Yeah,
we're gonna keep
yeah.
going.
But as a grown adult that was living on their own before me, I figure you understand how to handle and operate a household. You know what I'm saying? And me being an independent person that had my own schedule and everything,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I turned around and I was like, well, not to make you feel off-putting or anything or offsides or anything. I gave you access to a couple of the accounts, allowed you to be responsible for handling the bills.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And in you know let me back up one thing. I have to give props to one individual that she thinks that I hate her and I really don't like her, but my daughter's mother,
Oh my
she's the
God.
one she's the one that actually taught me how to manage my finances as an individual,
I
well,
remember you
correction, as an
telling me that.
adult. So, well, she really taught me because I used to be that person that see a bill, pay a bill, keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She's the one who taught me how to basically plan and basically, budget accordingly. But, so move forward, I had a substantial bank account and basically gave my soon to be ex-wife access to it. And in the years that anybody has known me, I have never had anything turned off, taken away, disconnected, whatever. But had a couple of times stuff got turned off in the house,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sitting there looking at her like, why? Answer was the first time I'll let you get away with it once or twice. Oh, I forgot. Cool. 9 times out of 10, they send you warning notices before stuff get disconnected. But then I had to have a heart to heart with her straight up. I sat her down in the bedroom. The last time, at that time it was spring break, and the kids were at home, and the direct TV got turned off, and I got it reconnected. And when we got home, I sat her down and let her give me the explanation of what happened. Of course, she forgot
Mm-hmm.
or miscalculated. And I was like, listen. So I looked her dead in her eyes, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, listen, I was able to handle all this by myself with nothing getting turned off without you.
Right.
So best believe I'll be able to do it if you ain't here as well. Let something else of mine get turned off while you have responsibilities here, and you're gonna find out what it looks like living back at your mama house. Needless to say, nothing else got turned off that I didn't do.
Oh my God. Now, I know for a fact that you spoiled the hell out of her. So the next question is, what's your thoughts on purpose over price? So you got the scenario like, okay, say you know your wife loves flowers. To you, they may be meaningless because they're gonna die anyway. But to her, that's what she loved. So how do you handle that situation? Like, do you get them anyway because that's something that she wants and she loves, or do you just not care about that?
Well, it all depends upon our situation. I mean, you know me. I always for money doesn't mean too much to me because I always make it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really value money too tough. So I'll go broke. If it makes you happy, fine, fuck it. I'll do it. And in the beginning, when we first got married and we were living together, um, she did she did get fresh flowers delivered to her job, to the
Mm-hmm.
house,
Mm-hmm. I remember that.
you know. So, spontaneously I send flowers to the job. I'll send whole edible arrangements for the office, you know, things like that. I even paid for the thing to have the subscription for like 12 months to where it send it at random times throughout the year, just so I wouldn't have to sit there and think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if that's what makes you happy, hey, whatever. Some things are easy, but it's all about how the person communicates and acts about some things. When
Right.
people come at you trying to be entitled and think that you have to do certain things, I gotta back you. Gotta pump the brakes. I ain't gotta do jack.
All right. Did you ever get that entitlement from her?
No, no, no. Never got the entitlement. No, she was good at playing that one. She didn't give the entitlement. She gave the spoiled bratness, yes, but she didn't
Okay.
give entitlement.
That's
No.
what I was looking for. That's what I
Mhm.
was looking for right there.
Well, that's partially my fault because I made it that damn way.
Partially?
Well, it was my fault. I made it that
Oh,
damn way.
okay. Okay. I wanted you to clear that up a little bit. It
Hey,
was your
listen,
fault.
listen. When I meet you, I mean, you go from a woman that I met that all your jewelry was costume jewelry to now all your jewelry is real. You got over you got over what 100 diamond tennis bracelets, gold necklaces, diamond earrings, left and right. You sitting there changing out arrangements. You going to work with like 4 or 5 different diamond tennis bracelets. You know what I'm saying? And you walking around with damn, what was it, 8.5 carats on your hand?
You're gonna learn to take my advice one day.
Yeah, I hear you.
Do you feel that there's still hope in a relationship after infidelity?
Hmm. Now,
Oh, you got a drink on that? Ah, okay.
okay, so being the type of person that I am, and you know me, I tell you, just ask what you want, something that you want. If it ain't off the wall, nine times out of 10, I ain't got no issue with it. But lie to me and sneak around and make me not be able to trust you, that's the issue. Infidelity, I won't have a problem with. You want to sleep around? Not a problem. Fine, cool. Knock yourself out. Don't sit there and lie to my face
Mm-hmm.
and try to make me feel like I'm crazy or whatever. That makes me not trust you. And when my trust is gone,
Right.
that's the problem. You know, that's the biggest thing right there. You
I'm feel a little mad about that one, but okay.
know, hey, you ain't the only one, because shit, I was sitting there like, I had a whole good damn roster before I met you, shorty. Damn, I had a roster. I had
And you go be
Smyrna.
sloppy and do
I
this.
Man, I had Smyrna. I had a couple in Douglas. I had a couple down there over in College Park. I had in the
Oh
college.
my
Oh
God.
man, and then the shorty in Gwinnett was a freaking hell, man. Then I had a Clayton County shorty. Man,
Oh my God.
he was a cut that whole roster, man. And they all had good jobs too. Mm, mm,
Oh my God. You are horrible.
man.
So there is the lying about the infidelity. Is it more so of the way that you find out, or like if the person is being honest with you, okay, hey, look, such and this happened. We was going through a bad time and this happened. Do you talk about it and work it out? Or is it if you happen to find out and then that's where the lines are drawn because, you would basically lying about it. So that is that where the line is drawn?
Yeah, well, that's uh uh kind of a double-edged sword there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you saying that we going through some things, and you the one that's said we going through some things, and I'm over here oblivious to knowing that we going through some things. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? That's one thing. But but if we actually are actively going through some things and having some issues, and something pop off like that, you know what I'm saying? Coming straight up like that, that works. That works. I can't be mad at you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying, the same token, you know what I'm saying, if you sitting here lying to me, sneaking around and doing other shit, and then trying to make it seem like I'm crazy, and then I end up finding out, and literally having photographic proof, and it's always just conversation,
Mm-hmm.
and then you scroll through the messages and you go, oh, conversation about your meetup at such and such. Oh, that was a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? There's very few times that I ever want to hit a woman. If you gonna stand there and lie to my damn face like that, with the shit sitting right there in front of you, I want to knock the shit out of her ass.
I'm so glad you didn't. I'm so glad you did.
Fuck that.
And you seen the message and stuff. I really thought that's why I was like, wait, what you do? Because I really thought you was gonna be like, I hit her. I had to hit her. I was like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Oh man, I I played you know I did play What's Love. Got to do it in the back of my head, and I did call her anime in my head a few times. But one thing she can always tell you, I never called outside of her name. I ain't calling no bitch, none of that. I did raise my voice, yes I did. I didn't hit her. Nope, I didn't. I may have, I may have politely moved her out my way when she tried to block a door, or pick a little light ass up and set her down somewhere when she was trying to hold me. But other than that, mm-mm, mm-mm. In my head, I done drug
You
her
did
head.
everything.
Man, I done stomped a mud hole in her. Played Ring Around a Rosie with my Timbs on.
So speaking on that, like the power of apology in a relationship. So if y'all having a disagreement, oh, like something like this where infidelity is involved, like do you apologize for what you said, or do you stand on what you said and apologize for how you said it? Like, I want to apologize for my delivery because my intentions were never to hurt you, but I stand on what I said.
That basically really comes down to the circumstances of the matter. You know, we in a heated conversation, you know, and
Hmm.
something gets misspoken because we're in a heated conversation,
Right.
then yes, I would have to apologize and back up. You know, that's not what I meant. It was a heated moment and I misspoke, you know. But, you
Mhm.
know, if it's something, you know, as far as I deliberately told you politely to go take a long walk off a short pier, I'm standing there. You fucked up. Go take that long walk. Don't think that I'm going. I meant exactly what I said at that point. You know what I mean?
So I know, how are the kids taking the divorce? Well, they're not babies anymore, so
They all in college and
yeah,
grad
they
school.
all grown.
They all busy. There's only one that's really they're really taking it bad and you know I'm slowly working on that. I'm working on that
That's
one.
baby girl,
My baby. Well,
yours.
no, she knows she my baby girl, but you know it's I'm working on it. I'm working on
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How old are your kids? Yours, just yours.
Emancipation age old, freedom old. Need to get off my damn medical old. No, I'm sorry. My oldest son, what year is this? 3. So he's an even number. Yeah, he should be 20. He's either 25 or 26 this year.
Sire is 23, so I think he should be 26 this year.
Yeah, so he's 26. My oldest son is 26. My next son, what year is this? He's 23. Then my next son is 21, and my daughter's 21, and my youngest is 19.
Okay. So you were on child support, correct?
I was on child support actually. Yeah.
How was that?
That's a freaking man. That's the worst damn thing. I swear to God, them people are the they. I rather deal with the IRS collectors than having to deal with the damn child support people because them folk act like you call them polite and they act like you personally owe them money. Hell, I'm sitting here calling you to update my job and you acting like you got an attitude with me. Dude, I don't even freaking know you. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. Who pissed in your coffee? Fuck,
You know, that's my favorite line right there. I always say, "Who pissed in your cereal?" Did you
man.
put yourself on child support, or did the mom put you on child support?
You said which one again? I'm sorry.
Huh?
Say that again.
Did you put yourself on child support, or did the mom put you on child support?
Now, I got put on child support by the mom, and I'm gonna tell you how dirty them motherfuckers are.
That's the funniest story ever. I'm sorry. Okay, it's not funny.
Yeah. So I got put on child support. We end up reconciling and living together. I'm thinking that the child support order is suspended or canceled or nothing. She's getting the mail that they're sending to the house, not letting me know, letting the account accrue balances. We have a joint bank account together and everything. And then, you know, when we actually split, she empties out my bank account and then turn around and tell him I haven't been paying child support. So when I call the child support people, I'm like, yo, I ain't getting no notices. Oh, we sent you letters. To where? Well, we said we mailed it. You got it. Okay. Mother had me up to $12,000 in the rear. Suspending my license every time I turn around. Can't go driving down the damn street. Next thing I know, I got a state trooper pulling me over. Up, you're arrested. I spent more time in jail for them and paying bail money to get out to go to work. I'm like, well, if I'm sitting in here, how can I pay child support? And the child support says I have to provide medical, dental, and vision.
Mm-hmm.
In jail, do they provide that? No. So I got to take my ass to work. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you how greedy these damn bastards are. So it's bad enough, you know what I'm saying? They already garnishing my check.
Mm-hmm.
So I decide I'm going to go get a second job. I got 2 jobs. These motherfuckers garnishing the second job check. I'm looking at them like, hold on, whoa, there got to be some law against this. And if it wasn't for one day I was at a bar and a nice drunk lawyer, she was really cute too, told me that was illegal, I called them people up when I was sober and read them the riot act. They cut me a check back. Well, correction. After I read them the riot act, I followed up on exactly what I said. I wrote a letter to the state attorney of the state. I wrote a letter to the FBI. I wrote a letter to the Supreme Court of their state. I wrote a letter to the governor of their state. And I told them, if you do not rectify this immediately, I'm going to file charges, get in the media, and say this is death by taking. And because it's across state lines, that's a federal offense. So I'm going to have the feds in this. And I'm sure as soon as I get on the media, you done did this to a whole lot of other people. So we're going to turn this into a RICO case because now that's racketeering.
Listen, she took me through hell with that child support. That shit used to be hilarious.
Well, once I finally figured out how, I ain't have to keep dodging the sheriffs because we was in 2 different states.
Mm-hmm.
They can't force me to go cross state lines. So, I used to just start greeting the sheriffs. Hey, thanks for the paperwork. It's going right in the trash. Yeah, and then she got smart and moved the case to my damn state. God
Oh
damn.
yeah, I
Justice
remember that.
system. Damn justice system. They did that and then turned around and increased that motherfucker by $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting there looking at them like, I just started eating again. No more peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. What am I supposed to do?
Oh no, you don't matter. But you are finished now.
Oh yeah, I remember that Liberation Day. It was so funny when I was calling them folks about sending the release to my job to stop taking money out my check. Yeah. Every time I told you I call up there, they act like, you personally owe them. Oh, that whole tone was changed when it went to, oh, well, your case will be closed in 30. I don't give a damn it be closed in 30 days. When you gonna take money out? Stop taking money out my check. So now it's my turn to return the favor and be the asshole on the phone. Y'all taking money out. I'm the kid over 18. They done graduated high school. Nah, bro. The order says I'm done. The paper says I'm done. You done mailed me a copy of the paper that says I'm done.
Oh
Y'all
my
still sitting.
God.
So now, they want to talk to me all
I
calm
wonder
and
how it
polite.
feels to get child support. Oh, another podcast, another podcast.
You know something, right? I'm trying to understand this. How I'm a decent dude, you know what I'm saying? Decent. I ain't gonna say, I ain't have my fuck ups. You know what I'm saying, coming up. And I ain't do some grimy shit to my baby mama when she did some grimy shit to me. I ain't gonna say that, I did.
Oh, y'all did a lot of grimy shit to each other.
Yeah,
Oh my God, that was horrible.
yeah, stealing the four tires off a car, that was dope. And putting
Mm-hmm.
it on blocks
Mm-hmm.
out that was just returning the favor. Pulling the spark plugs out of her car. I mean,
Just returning the favor, huh? Yeah,
you
y'all
know what
was
I'm saying?
horrible. I don't know how the hell y'all survived. I don't know how the hell
Flattening her
y'all could,
tires.
because y'all would fight and fuck. So y'all, that's why y'all kept having kids. Like, I don't understand it.
I mean, the pussy was good.
But next question.
It was good. I'm just saying.
That's why she kept for your ass. But she told you how you can get off child support. She told you up until the day the baby turned 18 how you can get off child support.
I
You
wasn't
be with
going.
me, I'll take you off child support.
I wasn't going to do that to myself. I'd rather eat glass.
But yeah, were you trying to ask the question like how you was on child support and a lot of daddies are not?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to figure this out because even one of my other homegirls, you know what I'm saying? I'm a decent dude, right? I get run through the ringer. These motherfuckers show up to court with a song and I mean, not even a song and dance. These niggas show up to court empty-handed with gold chains hanging off their neck and and
Mhm.
pants hanging off their ass. I show up to court with a button-down shirt, neatly haircut, slacks, and construct a complete sentence. I'm paying I'm paying people's whole damn mortgages. These niggas show up, they paying $75, $25,
Mhm.
uh, uh, a nickel bag if they got it.
Yeah, because they would quit their job, they would get paid under the table. They won't file taxes. So a lot of jobs they don't go through W-2. So if they're getting paid by check or by cash, then it's not counted. It's not in the system. So a lot of them do that. A lot of them don't give a fuck about going to jail. A lot of them don't give a fuck about license. Most of them ain't got no damn license anyway. So you can suspend my license all you want. That ain't gonna stop me from driving, and you gotta fucking catch me. And bitch, I ain't gotta drive. Somebody else can drive for me. So a lot of them just don't care.
Shit.
Speaking of that, do you think it's a good idea for men having kids these days to get their children legitimized?
Yes.
Like, for those who don't know what legitimation is, like if a
DNA
mother and a
tested.
father is not shut up, is not married, then the father does not automatically share the same parental rights as the mother. Basically, they're just the outsider. Really, you have no parental rights.
Nope.
Like anything, even though you signed a birth certificate, you still really have no parental rights.
And you
And
need
I
to
do
pay attention.
agree with DNA tests.
You need to pay
Please get
attention to the
tested.
state laws because depending upon which state that you actually live in, the mother also doesn't even have rights to the child technically because if you're not married, the child is technically awarded the state just living in your custody, depending
That's
upon the
crazy
state.
because if that baby come out my pussy, that's mine.
Hey, you can call it. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that what I'm saying I just got a problem with is how you take child support from me. You got the kid, you get the child tax credit, you get all the credits and everything, right? But I gotta pay the taxes on the money that you taking for child support.
I mean, you still got to take care of your baby.
I understand that. But again, I have to pay the taxes on the money that you get for child support,
Yeah.
I gotta pay the processing fee for the money that you get for child support.
Yeah.
But you get all the tax credit, you get all the kickbacks, you get everything,
Because the baby stayed with me full time.
and I get nada.
Because the baby stayed with me full time. It would
But
be the same if you had custody, then we would have to pay all of it.
yeah, come on now. Let's really be let's be real about that. If the roles were reversed, a judge would not give you such a harsh requirement of financial status
Well, there's a
unless you
lot
were
of women
somebody
that have to
making.
pay child support.
And I ain't say they ain't, but you're not gonna get the harsh payment plans like we get unless you're somebody in a job that makes that type of money,
That
like
makes
an
probably
attorney or
not.
something.
Probably not.
You working over there at Piggly Wiggly, they gonna give you that $25, $50, whatever. If I was working at Piggly Wiggly, they're gonna tell me $5.50 a month.
Your whole damn check.
I'm like, damn, bro, that's all my hours.
But yeah, I do agree that these boys need to get DNA tests.
Hmm.
And if they are not married, they need to get their child legitimized.
Yep.
I agree wholeheartedly because if my boys have babies, DNA tests, like we're not doing anything until DNA tests.
Well, my goddaughter, she has my last name simply because at the time me and her mom messed around, and because it was around the time that we messed around, she said the child was mine.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. Being a
Mm-hmm.
stand-up dude, I took my responsibilities. Child for all the way up to the age of 3 was in everything my family did. Traveled
Mm-hmm.
everything
I remember that.
until the child broke her arm, which was something very unique because my kids don't break nothing. And she ended up having to get a blood test for something, and they end up finding out that she had a sickle cell trait. We don't have them type of
We
things
don't
on
have
this
sickle
side.
cell traits.
So when we did the look, now it kind of explains some of the actions that she did because it was like not to. She put me on child support at one point in time and then took me off. And the whole time we were sitting in the court, she kept
Mm-hmm.
looking down when the judge was asking questions about who the father is and all this good stuff, not really answering. So I just thought that she was being nervous, being in the court and all that stuff. Yeah, she damn well knew I wasn't the daddy, but she knew the daddy wasn't shit. So the child had a better chance with me than the
Gotta
daddy
get
ain't
money
here.
somewhere.
But once I found out, that that kid wasn't mine, what I'm saying, I kind of dipped. I ain't gonna lie. I was pew!
I mean, that is the natural reaction.
I wanted to get my money back that she got from me, but hey,
Oh my God. That is wow.
hey.
Yeah. My boys gotta get a DNA test off the rip.
Oh yeah, because what I'm saying, the way the laws are written, what I'm saying, a woman just gotta say whatever she gotta say. Bam,
Yes.
you railroaded.
Yes.
You as a dude trying to defend yourself is an uphill battle. It's,
And
if I remember
really,
correctly, our justice system is supposed to be innocent until proven guilty,
oh
but
no.
here it's you convicted
And
before
really it
anybody.
is better for child support to go through the courts because anything other than that, the judges just say that's a gift.
Exactly.
Like that's a gift.
But if somebody has the intestinal fortitude and the integrity to actually stand up and be like, this was no damn gift. Junior needed this, and this. I asked him for some money. He gave me some extra. Bam. That goes to support. the child.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no damn gift. Now, if this is birthday and you gave her $200 for the birthday party, okay, fine. That's a gift.
That's a gift. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's be real with this shit. I ain't giving Junior $500 and he only two. The hell Junior doing with $500 at two? He getting some Yeezys? Gonna be walking around with Yeezys in daycare, pre-K?
Oh
Can't
my,
even say his damn
yeah,
ABCs.
they do. They do. They sure can do these days.
Hmm.
What's your okay, open marriage, poly, threesomes. What's your thoughts on, I would say, open marriage and poly? And would you be ever be interested? Why not? Now, even though that's a two-part question, I'm gonna add another part. Would you be the second boyfriend in a poly relationship, or like would you be the second boyfriend in a poly relationship? Because I know men would be like, yeah, hell yeah, two girlfriends, hell yeah, I can do that. No, no, no. Would you be willing to be the boyfriend, the boyfriend?
Um, and to answer your question in the order that you gave them to me,
Okay,
an open marriage, yes, not a problem. But again, that comes with absolute communication and
mm-hmm.
honesty. No
Okay,
sneakiness, no lying.
okay,
That works. A poly relationship, uh, that should be the same as an open, as long as everything is the way that it is. I mean, honest communication. But I live by my simple rule: whatever you can do, I can do. so
okay.
so if you got a second boyfriend,
That's not the rule.
hey, hold on, nobody said poly had to be three.
But no, it's not you getting somebody else too.
Hey,
Is
no,
I
nobody.
have my husband and then I have you and we all live together. It's not I have my husband, I have you, and then you have a girlfriend. No, no,
And my girlfriend have a girlfriend?
that's not that's not what polys do. They're not supposed to
Well,
have
no,
nobody else.
whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not stereotype now, because there are multiple variations of a poly relationship to where you can have multiple partners, and each partner has multiple partners underneath that.
Okay, she is telling you that you can't. No, is you and her husband, but neither one of y'all can have outside people.
I mean, circumstances. I mean, I may deal with it, may not. All depends on the circumstances, how things are. If I'm being kept very well, because at that
Mm,
time
okay,
I'm gonna be a kept man.
you kept man.
I'll be a kept man at that
That
point.
means she got to be super rich.
She either that or she got some fire.
All right. Okay. Then talking about open marriage. Okay. So I was listening to something the other day. A man had wrote in and he wanted advice. So he said him and his wife had been married 17 years and he got bored. So he asked her for an open marriage. After some pushback, she gave him rules. It was no staying out overnight, wear protection, no embarrassing her. I mean, with families, she don't want families to know and all that, the kids or whatever, no embarrassment. So he was cool with it. Um, then he found out open marriage means I can do what I want to do too. So she was
Mhm.
out, she started going out and she was enjoying herself. And he felt that she was enjoying her freedom too much. And I quote, he said, because she was dating too, he was pissed. And he said, I wanted to punch her in the face because he didn't like that she went out and got a boyfriend and was dating and enjoying herself. So he stopped, dating other women and wanted to be home with her and wanted to rekindle the relationships and shit.
And she
And
didn't want to.
she told him, this is what you asked for, so be careful what you ask for. So my question is, why is it that some men feel that y'all can go out and play and have fun and we can't? And now that she's giving him a taste of his own medicine, he can't handle it. Why?
It's a territorial.
Why y'all can't handle what y'all dish out?
Hold on. Well, let's not group me into the category
Some
y'all.
men. This is some men.
Yeah.
Why you think? You know, you have friends that men they can't handle
Yeah,
situations like that.
it's basically a territorial thing, a possession thing. You know, some men still have that alpha male mentality to where they think, this is my possession, you are my possession, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, saying you can't do what I do because you're my possession. You know what I'm saying? You're untouchable to everybody else. You're just supposed to be the eye candy, and this, that, and the third. You know, everybody wants to pine after you, but they can't have you. Then on the other hand, but I'm gonna go out here and go tap that down, knock that down over there, sleep slick into my homeboy's crib window and smash his old lady and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? And keep it rock and roll. I'm like, it's it's asinine. People, and that's one of the key things that I've always said. Life is about balance. You can't have good without the bad. You can't have light without dark. So
Mm-hmm.
if you want something, you gotta make sure you understand what you're gonna get back on the other end.
Right.
So that, I mean,
Because I
if you
do know
don't,
the one thing about women is mm, you can do it, but when we do it, we're gonna do it so it's gonna hurt your feelings.
Mhm.
Like
Well, I mean,
it's gonna hurt, and it hurt because in his head he wanted to punch her in her face because she was enjoying it and had so much fun.
yeah,
Like how dare she have fun without me? But this is what you asked for.
for me, I ain't gonna have no problem. I got no problem, no issues, no nothing. Again, trust, honesty, and these were the rules that were set up. So as
Hmm.
long as we both honoring the rules, then we gravy. Now, if this is, what I'm saying, you telling me you going over your girlfriend house and your girlfriend named Antoine, uh-huh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all going to lunch or breakfast in the parking lot.
My girlfriend name could be Antoine.
Yeah, y'all going to lunch in the parking lot of an IHOP and the car's rocking. Hmm.
Damn, he can't take her to a hotel. Why they get well? I don't know. Parking lot. I hop. Kind of sexy.
Mm.
It's the thrill of getting caught
I'll give you that.
that just turns you on.
That I give you those events from time to time. Yeah, off the ball. Yeah, you know.
A threesomes. You ever had a threesome?
Yeah.
Did you like it? With two women, two men, foursomes.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it called with two couples?
But talking about the swingers?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you enjoyed it. You would like that lifestyle.
I mean, that's just how I am. My particular uh sexual appetites adjust based upon my partner.
Okay.
So you can only go as far as what they're comfortable with.
Hmm.
So
If your partner asked you if she could have sex with another man, would you let her?
yeah.
Okay. Toys, vibrators, swings, role play. Y'all do any of that?
Toys, yes. Uh, swing in a park.
I'm trying to, huh? I'm
Yeah.
trying to picture that in my head.
Yeah, it was dark. The park. Yeah, the park was good. Um,
Hold on, I need a visual now because I really can't picture it. Like, were you in the swing and then she straddled you?
we did that way too.
What was the other way?
Uh, basically, she was sitting. She was kind of leaned over the swing, doggy style.
Oh, okay. I get it. I can see that now.
Uh-huh.
I can see that now. Okay.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, and the park is nice.
yeah. The park was awesome,
And
and it was a
like I
perfect.
said, it's like the thrill of getting caught.
Well, see, for that one, it was more along the lines. It was fall, and it was at that time to where at night you had that fog that rolled in, so you really couldn't see five
Couldn't
feet
see
in front of your
shit.
face. So it was just like, yeah, we were going ham in the park. Nobody, you could have walked right past us and wouldn't have seen us.
Oh wait, I'm gonna go back to the swing doggy style. She bent over, so every time the swing moved up, she would just come right back into your dick.
Well, we ain't let it go that far because
Okay,
I
so you had to hold it,
was holding it, but because
move it a little bit. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
there you go. And then when you flip her over, and
Yes.
she's on her back in the swing. Now you're using the swing
Oh,
to do
okay.
that.
Okay.
So you ain't got to do that much motion right there. Hey, it was spur of the moment.
I'm
Hey,
glad with no kids in the park.
oh no, like I said, it was it was late, so it was dark out. But
Yeah, the park is nice.
yeah.
I've done it at a restaurant. Hear me out. Hear me out. Don't judge me. You don't know my life.
Hold on. When you say a restaurant, were
Hear me
we
out.
were we
Listen.
at a table or a bathroom?
Listen. You gotta be quiet at the table. Listen, hear me out. Okay, I was young. This was before I had kids. So you know the JR Cricket downtown out of Varsity, the old JR Cricket, right? You know they had the upstairs, and a lot of times a lot of people didn't go upstairs. So this is my boyfriend at the time. Actually, I was still in my teens.
Hold on, slow down. I gotta write the note.
Don't judge me.
J.R. Cricket.
No,
J.
that one is not there no more. I don't think. Anyway,
I got you. Upstairs.
don't judge me. So we
Upstairs.
upstairs. And
Mhm.
it was me, my boyfriend, my cousin, and his girlfriend.
God
So we was
damn, it's a
upstairs.
gang.
My cousin, the waitress had already came and took our order with her. My cousin, his girlfriend, had went downstairs to get something. So me and the guy was still upstairs. And he was like, come in. So I went over there and he pulled my pants down and I just sat on his dick and rolled him. So that was enticing. And like you can hear when somebody walk upstairs and you'll be able to see the top of their head before they even get up there. So as when I heard my cousin them come back up, I just hopped off and went to the bathroom. And but yeah, that was I think I was 18.
You know what? I can't even say nothing to that. Can't even. You got me. That one. Yeah.
I
Mhm.
think that was my oh yeah, that was amazing. I don't think I ever did like anything like that again. No restaurant. I've had my Benoit balls in at a restaurant. I've been played with at the table, but I think the sex is that was like that's that's at the top for me. And then I was 18. No, 18 at 18, you don't give a fuck. Even if you get caught, you don't give a fuck. It's the
Mhm.
thrill. You was having fun. Would I
Yeah.
do that at 43? No. Hell no.
Man, see what you were doing at 18.
No, you should be doing 18, 19, 20. There's no way in hell I would do that shit now.
Well, I mean, I had, I had, I did something similar to that on a train in New York City. Matter of fact, it was a crowded train.
On the train in New York?
Yeah,
Aren't the trains full in New York?
yeah. She was
New
wearing,
York trains have millions of people on there.
yeah, but
How the hell did y'all sit down? Oh, y'all wasn't sitting down.
no, we were sitting down because
How?
and everybody knows if you at the time you basically know the trains or the buses that the school kids get on.
Okay.
So again, I was 16 at the time, and my girlfriend at the time went to a Catholic school.
All them Catholic girls. Oh, such fun.
Yes,
Such
and
hoes.
their uniform consists of that short skirt.
That skirt.
Yes. So this particular time, she had came and picked me up from football practice, and I was going with her, taking her to school because
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have classes for like another 3 hours. So on the train, what I'm saying, there was a seat, so I let her sit down. Then she saw how tired I was. She told me to sit down, but the train was full, so what I'm saying, she sat on my lap. One thing led to another.
Well, that's how I was. I mean, it wasn't no seats. So I sat on his lap.
Uh-huh.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah. I get that one. Yeah.
But yeah, that was top tier. That I wouldn't do that shit now, but that shit is enticing. It was enticing.
Well, the
Once I finally told my cousin, he was like, "What the fuck, y'all nasty ass." To my damn, I should have thought of that.
well, no, what the most enticing one I would say was when we went into FAO Schwartz. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
That's
Is that
that was
here
a
or
toy
New York?
store, New York. It
Okay.
was a toy. It was a big toy store in New York. It was a big toy store.
It's
Took up a whole
taking in
block.
the kids though.
It took up a whole block in itself, and it was like 3 stories. It was awesome.
It's that's not the one that's on Home Alone, is it?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
and
Taking in the
big.
kids though.
Yeah. So they had a display of like the big bouncing balls,
Mm-hmm.
but the net was in a way to where you could fit through it, but the balls couldn't come out. So you know, slid in there because we were playing tag in the store. We were playing tag because we ain't had shit else to do, and found that as a hiding spot,
Oh my God.
and came back and I got shorty and went back into my hiding spot.
Oh my God. In the damn toy store.
What makes it so funny, well, interesting to me is I'm literally going to town. I'm going to town, and she damn near biting the hell out my shoulder, trying to be quiet, and a little kid comes up to try to take a ball out the thing, and his mother is sitting there talking to him, helping him pick which ball he want to take out, and we just sitting there.
Oh my God.
And she pulls the ball out and still didn't even notice nothing. It kept on. Oh man, that
Oh my fucking God.
was awesome. That one was awesome. Yeah, that one was awesome.
My movie theater.
Everybody did that one.
Yeah. Movie theater. Park.
Yep. The
Um,
beach.
never at church.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, it's a church.
Sanctuary at that.
In the sanctuary.
Hmm
In front of
hmm
God, in God's house. Are you going to hell?
Hey, he said
In
he
the
said he said
sanctuary?
he made Eve for man, and and then he said be fruitful and multiply.
No,
So
no,
I'm
no,
figuring
no,
I'm
no,
multiplying
no,
in
no,
God's
no.
house with
That,
blessings.
that's not what that meant.
I was
It did not mean be fruitful and multiply in my house.
he said
It,
he ain't say he didn't say not to.
it,
I ain't seen it anywhere on the 10 rock.
oh God.
See, there you go.
Look, I I'm very good at sending myself to hell. I don't need you sending me there too. I'm
Listen,
very
I
good
already
at
told
sending
you
myself there daily.
I already told you I'm gonna be down there with gasoline draws talking about what took you so long.
So I got a penthouse down there with the AC. Okay?
Hey,
My house, the only one got the AC.
and I'm trying to figure out. I'm for all the stuff that I done did. I'm trying to figure out why I ain't been down there yet. Cause I'm figuring, what I'm saying. Hey,
And
that's where I was going. But
I vacation there.
I
Often.
think, well, shoot, you vacation where you live now is there.
What?
But
In the sanctuary? How old were you?
uh, think about 17. Yeah, 17. Yeah, around that time. Yeah, around that. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
That was some good times that day.
Like I said, shit that we do when we're young, we wouldn't do that shit now.
Oh
But
fuck no, I ain't gonna do that now. No, 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 no. No.
oh my God.
In a taxi cab. Hmm Yeah.
That means the taxi driver can see.
Yeah.
That's New York taxi cab.
Yeah.
With
Yep.
the taxi driver looking at y'all, y'all make that man have a wreck.
Hey. Um in the amusement park.
Have I ever at Six Flags? No. We me the same guy. We went to Six Flags, but I don't think. Oh, he fingered me on the ride. We
Oh
never
yeah,
had sex.
we did that too. Then
We
we did
never
the hump
had
house.
sex at Six Flags.
Yeah.
I'm a good church hosting girl. You got me
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to
all
slide away from
my
everything because you said
business.
a church wholesome girl
I,
all
I
in one
did.
complete sentence together
I did. You don't
and
know my
included
life.
yourself.
You don't know my life.
And then included yourself.
You don't know my life.
See now,
If
Lord,
you can be fruitful and multiply in the church, I could be a good church wholesome girl
to you.
in the garage, at work.
Yeah, did that too. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have I ever had sex
Um,
at work? No. Mm-mm.
uh, what was that damn? You remember that room that we used to have to right next to the candling room?
Right, right next to the what?
You remember the candling table?
Oh yeah.
And that room over there that we had to go get the
We're not
yeah,
gonna say the place, but ooh,
yeah, we ain't gonna say the person, but yeah.
you gotta text me. You didn't tell me that.
Oh yeah.
And I know her too.
Nah, it was a short term person.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. In the by the candle room, that's smaller because nobody ever went in that room though.
Why you think I always was walking, peeping all the damn spots?
You used to always disappear. I just stayed on the phone. You know, at that time I was going through my divorce.
Yeah.
So
But hell, we were the only squad. We were the only squad that would sit there, come to work. Hold on. We weren't even on time to work. We'll come to work late, work for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, meet the numbers, exceed the numbers, take a 2 hour lunch,
at the
come
Mexican,
back,
drunk as
come back drunk as hell, work again for probably
it used to
another.
be me, you, all. You know, that's why I got that tattoo on the back of my neck.
Which one? For the tall one?
This one, where you can't see it, the roses that's on the back of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
He used to going through my divorce procedure. He used to bring me 3 roses inside of a vase every day, every day, every day.
Oh.
And because you know, we weren't even talking like that. Like we would talk and go to lunch or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
finally, I think this happened for like 3 weeks. And finally, I was like, okay, what's with these roses?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, you know, you're going through a divorce, you're going through a hard time. I can see it. I can see it in your eyes every day. And he was like, the 3 roses are your kids, and the vase, you holding them together. And that's when I went and got that tattoo.
Mm-hmm. 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 I
One
knew I
day, I
should have.
think it was
I knew
one
I
day
should have
after
dropped.
work.
I knew I should have put them in the furnace when I had the chance. Mm-hmm. Damn.
One day after work, because I think we went to the Mexican, got drunk during lunch, as we always did, for two
Mm.
hours. And then
Yeah.
afterwards, this was on a Friday. And then afterward, we went back to the Mexican. I don't know why.
I think it was that Friday that we decided just to hang out that one. We
Yeah,
did that every
because
so
and
often.
then that Saturday, that's when I went and got the tattoo. But that was my inspiration for the one on back of my neck.
Mm. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Not a candle room. I can't
Oh
wait a
yeah,
minute. You said she was temp and wasn't there long. Was
uh,
it the tall, dark skin?
that one was in the candling room, but you got one of them.
You said it wasn't in it. Well, how many places did you find?
I
There
had
was a
quite a
lot
few.
of hiding places there.
I had quite a few. Don't forget the elevator.
Oh yeah, yeah. You can trick the elevator to stop, and there was a lot of hiding places there. Yeah, you could even went into the nurse's office. You had time. They let you be in there for an hour by yourself.
Yep, the dark room. Mm.
Yes. Damn.
Yeah, and don't forget the counting room because the cameras only pointed at the machine
Mm-hmm.
because it wanted to make sure you wasn't stealing money,
Yeah.
but it didn't really care about the corners.
Oh my God.
And then you remember when we had those late nights when it was season peak and we're
Oh,
working overnight?
Jesus. Used to be tired as fuck.
Yeah. But the front offices, be open when the cleaning crew goes through.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple of those
Oh
conference
my
rooms.
God.
Yeah.
Mm.
You'd be amazed, you know, what some people would do when you just give them the opportunity. Yeah.
Just get a. You acted like you giving them a job. It's like giving them the opportunity. Oh Lord.
Well,
I
a
think
few of these.
everybody has freak in them. So
Yeah,
everybody
well,
has it in them.
you have to remember a few of these individuals were married and weren't very happy in their marriages. So
Yeah, just about everybody will that was married.
damn near.
Hmm I was hell, I was probably the only one going through a divorce.
No, there was a lot going through divorce, but for some strange reason, I'm trying to figure out how I became the married woman playboy. I can only get me like a couple of the young girls. Y'all were locked down. Y'all were locked down with all the other dudes, but all the married ones, I was beating them off with a stick.
You know, most of them women that was old, so shit. Somebody young looking at them, hell yeah.
I wasn't even looking at them. I'll just say, "Hey, how you doing? Hey,
That's all
ooh,
they
you big
needed.
and strong.
That's all they needed. That's
Can
all
you
they
lift?
needed was the hey, how you doing?
Can you lift this bag over here, male?"
And the bag wasn't even heavy.
Sitting there like, really? Ooh. Oh man, it used to be hilarious.
Man, that place was fun. That
Yeah,
I can't believe you in the damn channeling room, and I ain't know about that.
man. There was, matter of fact, I came when I
And when
came
you used to
back.
disappear, I'd be like, "What the fuck? What the hell you been?"
Yeah, you asked me why was I sweating.
Oh yeah, I used to ask you that shit all the damn time. I can't.
Be like, I was gone 45 minutes.
I can't. I don't know why I never put two and two together. I used to be like, cover for me. Shit, okay.
Because I was good at what I did. You think
Mm,
all that time I was sitting there on my phone just digging around?
Lord have mercy. That's that's when the time you met. Didn't you meet your wife while we was working there? Or did you meet her
My
after
last season. My
the
last
last?
season. Yeah. Last season I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's when everybody was trying to move over to customer service.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Oh my God. All right, Stanley. I gotta go finish cooking. They texting me. They so spoiled. I don't understand.
This is what you do. You take your shoe off, you throw it at them. Shut up!
Beat their ass with a bottle.
Ah, damn.
Thank you for joining me on my podcast. We're
Doubt.
gonna have another conversation. I gotta come up with something else.
Yeah, you know how we do. It's off the wall. I always keep it real. Always gonna be honest. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And you know what I'm saying? Yes, I have done more things than people can actually honestly believe because I live by a motto. Don't knock it till you try it at least once. Some things. Some things.
That has
When you live
always
by
been
that,
your motto.
hey, when you live by that motto, you know what I'm saying, you experience life.
Lord have mercy. Thank
Hmm.
you for joining me. Next
Anytime.
time, do not have four fucking shots before the podcast start. I specifically said
You did not
have your shots and your
did not
drink ready. That's what
no,
I said. That's
hold
what I
on.
said. Yes, I did.
Hold
The
on.
text message said have your shot and your drink ready.
Let's go to the tape.
Yeah, go to the
Going
text.
to the hold on. Where the tape at? Tape. Hold on, I got too many other text messages. Tape ain't there.
It said have your shot and your drink ready. Not have four shots before we start the podcast.
Okay. Okay. I will work on my riff skills because you know reading is fundamental.
Reading is what?
Fundamental.
That ain't what you said the first time.
I know what the fuck I said the last time. But again, like you said, I done had my four shots plus my concoction over here that I'm scared
Oh
of.
God.
I'm gonna have to move that motherfucker for the
Can I get
weekend.
my jerk seasoning, please?
Hey, you,
I mean, I just don't understand how I can have a Jamaican friend and like just can't get my seasoning. I got it one time and I got the poultry and the seafood one, and that shit lasted forever. But that was just the dry. Now I want the dry and the wet.
you want dry and wet,
Yes.
and you want it hot,
Medium.
medium.
I don't want it too hot to where I can't eat it and can't enjoy it.
I mean,
I mean, you know, I like spicy food
but I can't make a lot of wet because
because no, you ain't gotta make a lot of wet because I like the dry. But I mean, the last dry you made me You made medium and hot, and that hot was so damn good. Like it was the perfect amount of spice. It touched that tongue and that back of the throat. It was
Yeah,
perfect amount. Like I loved it.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you want to kick it up a little bit, all you got to do is soak the meat in some vinegar.
Hmm.
After you season it, add a little bit of vinegar and then cook it. Bam! It'll take the kick up a little bit more.
Oh, okay. But
Yeah.
can I get my seasoning though? I
Oh,
need that mailed to me ASAP.
oh.
You were supposed to make it Labor Day weekend when you made your jerk chicken.
And then my jerk rib.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, my jerk smoked ribs.
You know what? Get off. Bye. I don't even want to talk to you anymore because I
But
didn't
I
even
got
get
you.
my
I
seasoning yet.
got you. I got you though. I got you.
And you still owe me from yesterday. So
If you remember the text message that you decided not to respond to, you
no, I
owe.
don't. Get off my bye.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. I'll
No
text
doubt.
you later. All
No
right.
doubt.
Later.
Later.